special thanks to Gunnar for his help with his donation, because that has basically gone to my April PlayStation Plus. So without him, that wouldn't have happened. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks a lot, mate. I'd appreciate that a lot. And what I'd say is, if anyone does donate to me, they will go on my banner, and I will thank them in basically as I've done for Gunnar in my next stream as well, which is this one. So thanks a lot, guys, especially to Badger at the Badger Show. He also gave me a donation this month, so thanks to him too. And they're two great guys, so I can't say any more than that. So basically I haven't got to worry about Plus now for this month. And next month I might struggle again, but after that everything should be alright. Touch wood, he says. Oh, this is a marriage made in heaven. Oh, this is the one at the bar.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it if you can get that desk.
So you can basically any case that you've done, you can replay it. Ah, buddy.
A nice thing about egotists, they don't talk about other people.
Ah, Officer Dibble.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Now this is a case where you've got to be careful when you drive off, because you can accidentally drive on the evidence and then basically it fails.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Goodbye,
so?
Yellow Brick
We'll take a
Road.
formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Ray's Record Emporium. I'm going to check the Record Emporium. I want to see what records you've got in the window. There's Night Owl Blues. There's a cat fighting. American Music Festival. Vaudeville. And he's comfortable seeing me look in the window. There's a hat. Someone lose their hat?
Phelps? I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Thanks for the application. It is with great pleasure we acknowledge the receipt of your application 14F, and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium on your life insurance policy from $3.70 per week to $5.90 per week. This raise became effective on the 1st January 1947. Where our standard veteran care policy entitles you to a lump sum payment of $10,000 in the event of your untimely death or permanent incapacitation. This new plan secures your beneficiaries a sum of $16,000. That's a lot there back at that time.
Addison has life insurance.
That's what I was after.
We can notify next of kin.
That's his address now. It's got some blood-soaked money.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
That's a long way. That's one great big skid mark. Oh, sorry.
This blood is a long way from the body.
Yeah, but it
The car
is.
must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Like a bat hell.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
And then he did it, and then he put a foot on the accelerator and ran him over.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
Miss Katy Perry?
I'm Detective Phelps.
I kissed a girl and liked
This is my
it.
partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first 3 letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were 2 voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Put him away. For life.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Hey, got away with the game.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
He's got
I'll
away.
take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Courtney, come in.
Courtney, I'll be
Have a
there
seat.
for you.
Thanks. How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's,
It's
fine.
fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
Hiya,
Hope
honest.
So, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor.
Oh, hey, Crispy. How you doing, mate?
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
Right, as I've said, I'm going to pause this for a sec. Even though I put a bit on my description, no one has to do anything if they don't want to. All right, thanks, mate.
Keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor. Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Right, that way, boop.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Well, this bit's kind of true.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
I know I'm not wrong, but he couldn't have seen it from where he was. He would have heard it.
So you didn't see what happened?
Wrong.
By the time I got out there, it was all over.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
I don't know if there's anything in there. Oh, see, he won't have. Oh, yeah, that I should have done bad because he would have overheard the argument.
I'm here all day. You want information, I'm your guy.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Yeah, by that, basically, he said with his wife. So in other words, he didn't like his wife.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Nope. Oh, I've done it again.
Who knows? The slightest thing could set those two off.
Stalling just makes us more inquisitive, Lynch. We'll get to the bottom of this, with or without you. That guy has a serious attitude problem. You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day.
Yeah, the Lester and Lorna
Lester was
show.
a fan of the love tap.
No, I can't go into ladies for some reason.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks for your help.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Yeah, a tiny break. I think there's anything. I'm going to go out the front because there's no point in going back. Hi, Sam Blake. How you doing? As I say, must not walk on the evidence. Oh, I've got 3 people watching now. Hi guys, how you doing? Oh, and that's back to 1. That's none on there. Right, basically, that means I can have a break then. Because tonight, hopefully at midnight, I might watch WrestleMania. As long as it's on the as long as it's on their app. Oh, you're still there, Crispy. I thought you were gone. Well, I'll stay then. I was just about to go. Oh, now you disappeared again. No, I'll stay there. I'll be back in this. I'm just going to have a quick vape and I'll be back in 2 secs. I'll carry it on. No, I keep thinking people are leaving. That's why I was going to leave. I'm still here. Now it keeps going to 0 and then I think people have gone and that's where I was going to go. But as I was saying, I will go in a bit.
Over here.
Because as I was saying, oh, I've got to do that bit again. That might give me a chance to do this bit again then.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male, name of Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful
he
to
got a big
contribute is the young
tarpaulin
lady
and
over
covered it
there.
up.
She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the yellow brick road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
But I know the hat isn't anything, but I'm going to look at it again. Look at his hat. This is a bloke's hat. A nice hat. No, he can't wear it, change his hat over.
Phelps? I landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
So now I'm going to check his hands, because there's nothing on him.
Patterson has life insurance.
That's handy. Especially for his partner. Oh, yeah, his partner. And his, she might be one. That's his address.
We can notify next of kin.
Might as well look at the money while I'm there. I'm not going to look at hands because there's nothing on them. But if there was, say, certain missions, you do have to look at the hands.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
Right,
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Yeah.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
I don't think saying this, a driver, if I remember right, the driver didn't stand a chance because he basically came out in the road.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Right, I'm going to go to the alley again and you find something in here. So basically, if you haven't played this, always look in the alley before you talk to this woman. Because this bit, even though you think it's nothing, or he thinks it's nothing.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case,
I've
we'll
got
want tech
third person,
services to
which
scrub
there
the
you go,
alleyway
mate.
before they bag the knife.
Now, if you can say hi, I'd appreciate it. Or if you want to give me a tip in the game, I won't stop you from doing it.
She's all yours, Detective.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
Not
I'm
Katie
Detective
Perry,
Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
Knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
I think that's good again as well.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Alright.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman. That's all.
Now that one, I'll do bad cop.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
No,
People arguing?
'cause I want to
They were
rock and
husband
roll
and wife.
all
I
night.
could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful.
Thank you, Miss Perry.
You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Not Travis.
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it
There
a
he's
rest,
got away with the
Bukowski.
girls.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
So I've got to do the Right, before I do that, I'm gonna see if that'll let me use the phone first. Yeah, it is.
Operator,
I
message
do
for
like LA
KGPL.
Noire.
Putting you through now.
I do mess up every now and again, but I do
Phelps,
like it.
1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thank you.
Well, I'm
Looks
just
like we
going
caught
to
a break
pause
on
this
this one.
because as you're one of the regulars on badges, I'm going to pause it and say something. Right, basically classic. What I've done, I've added a little bit on my description, and as I've said to everyone, you don't have to do any, you don't have to donate if you don't want to. So I'm not forcing anyone to do it. So if you want to, I'd appreciate it, of course, but you don't have to. Okay, mate. Right, thanks for that. I just thought I'd mention that. Right, get back to this. No, I don't want to force anyone to do anything they don't want to do.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley
Yeah, it
Lynch.
would.
Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Right, this bit I got
Not a
wrong.
lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Yeah. No, I'm out of work as well, mate. That's why I'm saying I don't want you to do it unless you can. Because I know a lot of people can't do it either. I'm just going to pause this again. I know a lot of people can't because basically I'm out of work, and I know I just had a donation from Gunner, so that's helped for my PlayStation Plus this month. So that's what I'm saying. It's up to you. If you want to donate, you can. If you don't want to, I understand, because basically not everyone can do it. Right, thanks anyway, mate. Right, I've done it. I was going to look at the book, weren't I? So the only thing it can be is that one there and the argument. I'm going to go back and do bad cop.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
No, I can't remember what the things are for this, so. I didn't see what he did then. I done it wrong.
Why do I get the feeling you're holding out on me?
I'm not trying to hide anything. Just if it's all the same to you, I'd rather not speak ill of the dead.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
I think this one I can do is bad cop.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo?
The owner.
The owner.
Ah. That is kind of makes sense now. Go about this.
Talking about this new bar.
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
I'm going to have to use the intuition this time, so I don't want to waste it. Oh, that's what I was going to do as well.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt.
I played it on the...
all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no.
No.
The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
No, I haven't played it for a while.
I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
But I have
you get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Yep. He is a big fan of the love tap. In other words, a punch. Right. So I think that's it in there. Right, I think I did the phone. No, it's been a while since I played LA Noire. It's been a long while since I played it on the PS3 as well. That's why I forget what it was. It's been so long since I played it, I can't remember what to say. Right, I'm at the cafe already, so I need done it. So I'm what you have. I'll be in a sec. So I'm gonna go to the Patterson residence. Right, that should be right. And don't run over the evidence.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war
Yeah.
after their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work. You don't think, Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Any central unit, 459 with possible suspects inside at 829 South Olive. Unit to handle code 2 identifying.
Remember this bit, she's not exactly by herself.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here.
I
And
beg your pardon?
I beg your pardon?
You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
I know that'll be for the next one, I think. Oh, I don't know what to do on this one.
You expect me to believe
right.
that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He
Yeah.
was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
I think I can use accused this time.
Don't lie to me. Something was different this time.
You're clutching at straws.
I'm going to use the argument overheard.
You married?
Nope. Damn.
The arguments are never any different.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Oh, accused. So I think I know what it's going to be for that then.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
The only thing it can be on there is this insurance letter.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
Yep.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Yeah, make like a tree and leave. Oh, sorry, that's Back to the Future. Oh, I've got to use the phone. If I can see the phone. Oh, hiya, Gunner, mate. Yeah, thanks. I've done my plus for this month, mate. I'm even blind or I've missed the phone. Oh. Yeah, Gunner helped me out a lot. Yeah, Badger was here earlier. Oh, there's the phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Oh,
thanks,
I'm
ma'am.
not going to go after that bloke then. I'm going to go to the... because I've got a feeling I know that's going to be. And then I'll come back here. Because I don't need to go after the bloke now.
You can drive.
All right. Where to?
No, this bit I do remember because he says it wasn't a hood ornament. And then we come back here. No, it's helped me cheer up a bit as well. Thanks, Gunner, mate. So I've been a little bit down, but that will cheer me up for a month. He should be in here.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second puncture reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
So now I've just got to get him. Now you can drive other cars. But I'm going to get him to drive there.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
We're heading back to the Patterson residence. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to finish this mission off and then I'll have a break. She tries to grass him up.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand jury.
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's
Lorna?
a crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
It's too late, Sabo. I can't put one on him from here.
Oh, bravo.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
Oh, I couldn't get him. How is he going? Oh, he did go that way. I lost.
You stay back. I'll ice this one. I don't care.
How long do you think you can hold out? You want to back off right now.
I'll do it. I swear to God.
Oh dear. Whoops. I shot the hostage as well. I think I was a little bit trigger happy there. Whoopsie. I was a little bit trigger happy there.
We've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
I had my badger moment.
It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
Hi guys.
He's in the bedroom.
I don't know who else is watching.
Very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear, telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up!
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
you
with it.
You think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy
I'll
man.
just shoot her.
Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake!
That's it.
It's too late, Sabo. Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
I'll show him this time. No messing about.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
No, don't. I know I could have taken him in, but I went to shoot him. Right, I'm gonna let this get into there, and then I've got to do this bit first.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
I think this might be a 4-star one. Yep, it was 4 stars because I did kind of mess up. I didn't need to get him because basically it wasn't his fault. Right, as I say, I'm going to let this. Right, that's enough excitement for me tonight. And well, I was going to say this, but thanks again, Gunner. Nice one, mate. And thanks for stopping by Classic. And the other one was thanks for stopping by Classic, because basically I know Badge hasn't been gaming tonight, but hopefully I'll be on tomorrow sometime. It's just I want to watch a bit of TV before I come back on here and watch a bit of WrestleMania. Right, I'll chat to you guys later. Yeah, thanks a lot, chat Classic, for stopping by, mate. Thanks for the little yeah, I must have had my little badger moment there. And I'll chat to you guys later. Just want to watch a couple of bits on that I've recorded, and then I'll come back in here for WrestleMania. Right, bye.